not had the character for it. It seems after that conversation with Franklin Hooper, the whole life has turned around. I had to stay.
You know, I have a confession to make.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
You might have heard it already. I didn't tell you straight away because...
Don't stop just as it's getting interesting.
I didn't tell you straight away because I couldn't bear to have a shadow over our first meeting or our second. They were too perfect.
And now you want some shadows.
Never. Only now I know there can never be any deception between you and me.
I'm glad you feel that way. I feel the same. Please, go on with your confession.
I'm sure you must have heard it from your mother. At least, Monty Blair said he told her.
If you mean about David Blair, yes, I have heard.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't give him the slightest encouragement.
Of course you didn't. It just seems that, well, some families are ill-fated. Please, tell me, was all of Augusta at your feet?
Of course not.
Of course they were. Lucky Augusta to have you to feign after. You see, I couldn't put the Atlantic Ocean between us. There's no way. And yet I have to go to New York tonight with Franklin. He wants me to get to work immediately on the plans. I have to meet with his committee and get their approval, and then we will go on to Boston. I will start on the plans for his museum.
You are going away. I shall never ask for anything more in this world. You brought me perfect happiness. I can't let you go. Oh, but I want you to go, because Franklin says you can do anything. Why didn't you tell me about that church on 8th Street?
Oh, bother the church. Do you love me?
I love you dearly. I want to tell you something, Eliot, and then forget it utterly.
Another confession.
No, a statement. I want you to know that I believe in you entirely. I know that you would never harm another man, living or dead.
I should think I'm not a cad. What on earth do you mean?
Nothing, except I believe that you are true.
You seem to think that you think I've committed a crime or two.
No, I don't think that, but I should love you just the same, if not more.
You're all sweet contradictions. First, you won't love me unless I'm immediately the most wonderful man in the world, and then you think you would love me more if I was somewhat of a criminal.
Of course. That's the way women love. They want the highest and will forgive the lowest.
Ruth, are you going to keep me waiting very long?
Waiting for what?
You know. I will not believe you love me until I hear the grand crash of the wedding march when the bride leaves the church.
My house in Augusta will be perfect for a wedding.
Let's do it immediately.
Next spring.
I cannot wait too long. You must prove it at once.
All right, then. September 25th.
No, I cannot do it on that night.
I wish that dinner were over. Come to Augusta and be married directly after.
But I want you to come to the dinner.
Yes, I'll come. Only let's not talk about it anymore.
We won't. We'll talk of going to Augusta next week to meet your mother and father. I shall feel your kiss there forever.